Good morning everybody, I mean it could be afternoon, it could be evening, but welcome to this ESL Behaviour Management video. There is a document with Teaching English in China, so if you want to have a look at the website below, you can, but let's get into tips and techniques of behaviour management in an ESL environment in China. Now, ESL behaviour management is often the most difficult thing that ESL teachers find. And the thing is that behaviour management isn't all about shouting and being, don't do that, don't do this. It's about giving the rewards as well as the consequences as well. Let's start when a class begins. Now, the likelihood is that you're going to be walking into their classroom and it's going to be after a break, and they're going to be fussing around, they're going to be playing whatever. You can't expect them to be ready instantly like that. You can't expect that. So you've got to walk in and the bell goes and you've got to be praised on the good behaviour. Well done for being ready. Well done, Fiona. Well done, fantastic. Oh, great for putting your books away. Well done. And you'll see the kids start to respond to that and they start looking and they want that praise as well. So go in with a positive attitude and remember to praise as soon as you go in, to say well done. Now let's assume this is your very first lesson. You want to get the rules down as soon as possible. I'd recommend the first lesson at least. Maybe you want to have a fun activity with that. Maybe you want to have the kids create a poster and they decide the rules. That way they understand the rules, they know the rules because they've came up with them, and then you get this mutual agreement between teacher and student of what the rules are. That can be a good idea. And for the younger kids, there's some really good videos that are songs that you can then use, and then with that you take the rules and then you can put them on the wall as a visual, and therefore you can always refer back to those rules throughout the year. Mine are personally on a whiteboard at the back of the room, and yeah, get those rules in as soon as possible. Okay, so you've come in, you've got your rules down and you've got the kids settled. Now the reality is that the kids want to be praised. Every kid wants to be praised. They want to achieve. Here's a perfect example. When I was praising the students, watch this one student who notices that I'm praising them and he slowly starts walking to the table, doing as the other kids do. So, watch that. Okay, well done for getting your books out. Well done, fantastic. Well done. It's all good. Well done. Good. What's the point in working hard if you're not going to get anything good from it? So you've got to be praising, and a really good way to start is a point system. And you might want to separate your teams into teams 1 and teams 2 like this, or maybe actually prefer 1, 2, 3, 4, you maybe do your rules. And you'll be amazed at how much kids love to have these points. And they're not just for games, you can give points for games, but they're also for behaviour. And therefore you want to maybe have your attention grabbers. Now attention grabbers are interactive things that you can use to get the kids back focused, maybe after an activity. For example, or you could do it at the start of the lesson as well. For example, I like to do the clap, so you could do, and then the kids repeat that back to you. I have a small little reading club here. The same techniques apply to a bigger group, but it just gives you a demonstration of what is happening. I had a chance to film in this small group. Maybe you want to do a football chant like clap clap, you know, if it links to your lessons of culture and football. Maybe maybe 1 clap, maybe 2 claps, whatever you want to do. Make it fun, make it interactive, and remember to praise those kids who are doing that. You could also do ABC, 1, 2, 3. So you say ABC, they say 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, ABC, whatever you want to do, 3, 2, 1. There's so many different varieties. Another one is also attention, and the kids will do that, and that means that they've got nothing in the hands as well. You might want to do a bit of jazz hands if you want, you know, hands up, show me hands, and that way it just really shows the kids they know when to stop. With the point systems, you're going to have team 1, team 2, there's going to be a bit of competition going on, and then maybe after 10 points, 5 points, you might want to give some rewards, like, for example, got these stickers, we have some little candies as well, and so you've got to have these in place for kids to work towards. Now, I have my own classroom personally, so you might want to do give a sticker out if the kids clean the classroom. Give the stickers out if they if you see people being nice to someone. There's so many different things you can do, and that just gives you a wider opportunities, not just in the classroom. But when it comes to things like maybe tidying up, I do it one way. I say, right, if you pick up 10 things off the floor, you get a sticker. Right, who would like to earn a sticker? Right, I've got my little sweeper. Do you want to do some sweeping up? Get the kids to do things for you and they get rewards. It's good for you, it's good for them. So just a little bit of extra. I also have a little visual here of be helpful in the classroom, tidy up, and you can get these certain coloured stickers if you do these sort of things, which makes a nice little collection for the kids, so to make sure that they get every single colour. Another thing that's really important for behaviour management is engagement. Now, you can't expect the kids to come up to you. You've got to go down to them. So get to know things like Minecraft. That's really popular at the moment. Things like Pokemon, things like Frozen, Disney. All them, if you can integrate them into the classroom, the kids will respect that and love that, and they will want to listen because it's something that they really love. Engagement is a really good part of it. So if you plan your lesson well, the kids are going to respond to that, and they're going to know that you're prepared, you're ready. Also, don't be late. So, you know, you've got to show that presence and that punctuality, because kids are smart. Kids will know when you're just flimsy in it, because then that'll reflect on them and they'll start being rowdy. Now, with consequences, you have set the rules, so therefore they know the rules, and if they break the rules, you've got to follow through and say, you know, maybe take a point off if they're being naughty. Maybe you want to say stand up for 5 minutes. If you break the rules, you've got to follow through, and they've got to understand that there are rules, and if you break the rules, bad things will happen. But also give them a chance to redeem themselves as well with that good behaviour if needs be. You're quite limited with what you can do. There's no detentions here in China. There's no real sending the kids out because parents often don't want that. So overall, it's really important just to see you've got to have that positive. You've got to come in wanting that good behaviour and praising that good behaviour, and that way you're going to have a good class. Respect the kids, they'll respect you. Get on their level and make sure that your class is engaging. Okay, I'm going to finish there. Hopefully that's enough information. If you've got any more questions, put them in the link below. Maybe I'll end up doing another video in the future, and I'm sure we'll get them answered for you. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.